Hey everybody, you got the toy guy here coming to you tonight live. I got a huge thanks, a huge thanks to the folks at Trick or Treat Studios for putting out one of my favorite all-time movies in the not just in the Halloween franchise, but period. They put out if you don't know who Trick or Treat Studios is, they make great high quality masks and props, mostly of the horror genre. You can find them at trickortreatstudios.com, and a buddy of mine actually got this for me as a gift and sent it to me, and a huge thanks to him. I appreciate it very much. This is my favorite Michael Myers mask. I know that it's the Halloween 4 The Return of Michael Myers. And I know that there's a little bit of either love it or you hate it. There's really no in between on this mask, and I love it. I always have. It's always been my favorite. Even above the first, which the first movie, that kind of it truly is. It's legendary, and it always will be. It was an instant classic when it came out, and it will forever be. The only one as far as sequels go, they say, and I have watched it, I loved the Halloween 2018 movie. It was a great sequel. It's just got, the whole franchise has so many loopholes in it, so many subplot changes, timelines. It's got the 4 different timelines. And little hair there on the cheek. It's got about 4 different timelines that you gotta kind of, I don't know, just imagine none of them exist except the first movie and the most recent movie. And then of course this year Halloween Kills comes out, where we see Myers played by James Jude Courtney. He did a great, phenomenal job in the 2018. You should read the reviews about it if you haven't seen it. If you're like one of the 5 people in America who hasn't seen it, you should read the reviews on it. It's pretty good. But this mask here, I was a young kid whenever I first. In fact, this movie was my first theatrical experience as a kid. This one, and then then my parents took me to watch Batman with Michael Keaton. It came out in 89, 90. But no, my aunt was just a little bit older than me, not much, but a little bit, and she took me with her to see Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, and it scared the hell out of me. And it changed my view of horror movies. I was only ever used to other than that, the creepy old black and white classic movies, that you see, like Night of the Living Dead or The House on Haunted Hill. One of those, but this one here changed it all for me. And I was really very lucky if a buddy of mine thought of me. He picked up a couple of these at a convention, I guess, a couple years ago. And we were talking on the phone, and he said, "Hey, I got that mask." And I said, "Oh, you do?" And next thing I know, it shows up in the mail. And I have thanked him very much. But this mask is kind of controversial. I read an interview, or maybe I watched an interview. The special effects guy, I guess the story is Don Post, who did the original mask, sent the production a box of about 6 or 8 of these. And they were not painted. They were painted like Captain Kirk, and they were not. And they had the blonde hair. And so the special effects guy, he added a neck extension that you can see that Trick or Treat added. When it rotates around again, I'll point it out a little better. Sorry, but he added a neck extension. He used regular household paint to paint it white. That's why it kind of has this rough looking surface, because the paint wasn't clinging to the latex like it should, and it kept peeling and chipping and cracking, so he had to repaint it over and over and over again. And he spray painted the hair black, and which Trick or Treat once again brings out that depth of detail In this version, it has the mix of different hair colors in it, and that's just another great. Their attention to detail is probably second to none as far as mass-produced props go. So that was the story of how the mask came. That's why there's their schoolhouse scene in Halloween 4. You can see one of the unconverted masks for literally just seconds on camera, where he grabs Loomis and throws him through the doorway, and that was what they typically worked with. They took that mask, painted it, and this was the end result. And he added these the black netting to cover up Myers' eyes, which would be just truly to add. Whenever you're in a situation where you're spooked anyway, and you can't see the person's eyes behind them, would make it just that much worse. And so anyway, this mask came out. I think it came out about 4 years ago maybe. I never got around to getting one. And with COVID happening last year, I really did not go to the Halloween stores like I typically would go. And as a result of that, I missed out on it then. I missed out on, for years before that. And my buddy was kind enough to think of me, and he sent me this one. And I don't remember what convention he said he picked it up at. I think he said that either TOTS themselves were there, or a TOTS dealer, obviously, was selling them. And anyway, it is, if you have not seen Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, you must check that out. You really do. It's a great movie. It's one of the more loved movies. The Mask, though, it gets a lot of hate. And I don't understand why, because it is, maybe it's because it was like my first real experience with Michael Myers that I can say that I love that mask. It seems like a lot of fans, they love more so the Halloween 2 mask because it's more dirty, worn. Halloween 2 is a direct sequel for a continuation of Halloween. So, I guess they figure that by shooting the guy out the window and shooting him, I think, 6 times and everything else he'd been through, I guess the mask needed to get a little dirty. But I think the truth of that one is the mask just got dirty with age because they were filmed a few years apart and it really wasn't very well taken care of. This mask here is taken care of. I keep it in my office here, and it'll never go away. I do have, for the video purposes, because I have a foam head that doesn't set quite right, I did put it on a 2-liter bottle for the rotator here, so that it would set up off of and it wouldn't be just clumped, Anyway, it's a great mask. Another great piece of merchandise by Trick or Treat Studios. Check out their website, trickortreatstudios.com, and you'll see, if you're a fan of the horror genre, a fan of the horror genre, you will love their catalog. They have an intense catalog of just great stuff, and I can't say enough good about them. I share just about every time they post something. I share it on my Facebook, and I don't even know them, but I'm very thankful for all that they do and the hard work they do to bring fans a great quality item that's not going to necessarily break the bank. Because you can get stuff out there. I've seen masks sell for $1,500, $2,000 before on eBay, or on buying them from the collector or artist that makes them. And I do have at home. I don't have it at my office, but at home I do have the Trick or Treat Studios Halloween, I think 1 mask, and I may do a review of it too. But I've had it for a while, and I think that probably that mask has been reviewed enough in a very positive level, because you can't. There's nothing that a lot of people buy the masks and they have them rehauled, but I've had for me, I'm happy with this. It was a gift, but even if it wasn't, I wouldn't see a need in buying it from them and then sending it off to somebody else to repaint or rehair, because I think that they did a great job. And maybe I'm just not, I guess, picky. I don't know. Picky may not be the appropriate word, but there are fans that are just really, really die hard, and they really, really want that perfect. And I don't blame them. I mean, they really want that perfect. What they see as the perfect mask. And it's like anything else. I guess if you buy a car and it's not really what you want, then you're not going to be truly happy until you get what you want. And it's probably like that in the in-depth prop mask collecting community area. I do have a lot of action figures from like NECA, and Trick or Treat Studios, by the way, now has I shared it on my Facebook. Check out my Facebook. I shared it a couple weeks ago. They have action figures now. I mean, how cool is that? I mean, seriously, how cool is that? Check out that, and check out their Facebook page, Trick or Treat Studios, on Facebook. I'm sure that they have Instagram. I'm not certain. Check out their website, trickortreatstudios.com. And no, I'm not a representative for or with Trick or Treat Studios. I just really appreciate what they do. They're very passionate about what they do, and you can tell that in the products that they offer. And they're really trying to, I think, make the especially the horror genre fan community very happy, and I think they've done that. I think they've done that. They've achieved a great following, and I love the work that they do. Can't say enough good. I really can't. My camera angle may have sucked, and I apologize for that. Normally, when I'm filming, it's pointed down on, and with a mask, it's kind of, you got to kind of elevate it up a little bit. But watch the movie, check out the movie, and then look back on this video and check out that mask and tell me if that's not movie accurate. I mean, that's beautiful. It really is. It's beautiful. And again, that's about all I know to say about this. I told the story about how it came about. Like I said, there's a little bit of a little hate towards this mask. I don't know why. I think that for the movie, the special effects team they did the best they could with what they had to work with, and I think that, in my opinion, and only my opinion, that they succeeded in a great job here. And until next time, everyone, please take care, stay safe and healthy. God bless, and please do like and subscribe to my page, The Toy Guy, and we'll see you all again soon. Take care. Have a good night. Bye-bye.